Hello, thank you for watching again. This is Robin from City Sewing. Here we have, this is the machine we just got from a customer down in Florida. The machine came down and they sent it in because they have, they bought it, they need to get the machine up and running, refurbished, everything complete. Unfortunately, the machine came down with the arm broken. I'm so excited. I did have one of these new. They're very, very hard to come by. I looked through my drawers and I had a brand new one, so it's not something that I have. I might have to take it off on an old machine next time we need one, but at this time we did have a new one, so I'm glad we have it. We're going to install it. We're going to overhaul the whole machine. As you can see, the send unit just cracked right over here. That machine is broken right over here, so you can weld it. You can take it and weld it. It doesn't work. The machine is very tight. It's not freed, and it's very tight. It's making a cranky noise. So we're gonna make sure that this machine is up and running. We're gonna show you it after. So we got the machine here. This is the one that came in with a broken arm. As you can see, we're gonna replace this part. Replacing the needle arm in this machine, it's a little complicated because you have some screws right here that it needs to be replaced. You have the pin under here. You have to change this part. You have to make these to fit right. Remember, this machine everything has to fit perfectly right. So by replacing this needle bar, I'm going to show you a little step by step. They got that screw broken in there. So I don't know if I could get the screw out, fine. If not, this is okay. I have hundreds of needle bars. That's not a problem. Like I said, everything that is part of that, it has nothing to do with the casting. It's just the parts, like foot part, needle parts, whatever. Any of those parts I have them available. That's not a problem. So also taking apart right here. This is the everything is tight on this machine. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to loose this screw here, the big screw that's holding the part. I'm going to show you now so you can see. It's amazing how this little guy works, but you have to take care of it. They 1903. I was explaining to you before, there's no space for welding here. So this is the arm. It's a broken arm. It's sad, very sad, because you can't weld it and you can't do nothing with it. This is it. Now in here we also have two pins that I have to be very careful of taking it out. I had to take it out from here and this one to here and put it into the needle bar, into the foot arm. I keep saying to you guys all the time, this is all sizes. Everything is sizes. So I cannot take these and put it in here. Boom, it's gonna work. You understand? It has to be, everything has to be redone again. Well, this is the machine that came in with a broken arm, with this part broken. Now the machine just finished, came from the painting shop. It's all nice and clean. It's been painted already. We put it on the oven so the paint gets nice and dry. It goes into an oven after painting, and then it makes the paint very nice and dry. As you can see, looks pretty nice. All the parts has been put together, and now I'm gonna start building this machine for this customer down in Florida. So hopefully let's see what it looks like after it's finished. Okay, here we have the polishing machines. This is what I use, this little paste to put it on. Then that's how you get, makes these parts very nice and polished. We use 3 different grinding, 1 for cutting, 2 for polishing, and 1 for buffering here. So when I want to get the shine out of the parts, that's how we do it, okay? This is the only time when I'm working with these straw braid machines that I use machinery, because you can't do it by hand. You want to get these parts, you get some rusted on it. You want to make sure they're nice and polished. Now I have polishers. I have all my part polished already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start now putting all the parts together. As you see, I went to the machines over there, as you saw before. I polished all the parts, so everything is nice and clean now. Everything has been polished, everything has been completely out. So now the machine looks nice and easy. So right now I'm gonna first do an installation. That will be gonna be installing now the tipper right here, the one that helps you make that nice hat. So we're gonna do the tipper now, and then we're gonna keep on doing the rest of the stuff. Right now, I really like the way it's coming out. Right now, I really like the way the machine is it's coming together. from here, now that I have finished setting up, you know, I haven't set up the height on the needle bar yet, because for that I need to have a needle, I have to have everything in there. But as far as the rest of the stuff, as you can see now, machine is turning nice and free. So that's a very good, I like that. I like that this right now is still, even though I make everything tight, the machine is still working nice and free. That's a really good sign right there that it should come out along nice and easy. You know, everything should work fine. It looks like it's getting there. Now I'm going to start installing the rest of the part, because before I do anything else, you know, what I'm going to do, I have to get this machine, put it on the table and drive it a little bit. I want these two parts, this ball joint right here, with this new arm that you will install it right now. I want this to come, I want it to get there. You know, I need to get each one, I get it, you know, no friction on it, no nothing. So it has to drive a little bit of an hour or two. You know, we have a special machine that we put it in to drive, and you know, that should take care to make everything nice and free. Okay, here we have, I already finished installing the needle bar. Like I mentioned, on this machine came in with a broken screw inside here. I tried to save it, but you know, I couldn't take it out, so I have to go and get a replacement needle bar. Now the needle bar is working perfectly. So you can see right here how the foot, it's all working fine. You know, I have to use these as a very handy tools for people who do this kind of, it's called calimeters. So right here, I'm gonna show you. See the size on the needle bar there is 256. So like with these, I keep saying all the time, these machines are all made, handmade. So I have to replace the needle bar, but the foot bar, but I need to get a foot bar to go precisely. It has to be precisely fit, otherwise the foot is gonna be all shaking. So because the needle bar goes up and down like this, for me to do that, I have to get the set needle bar. Now, if you have a needle bar like this, or a foot bar that is broken, don't worry about it. I have plenty of them, not a problem. But if you're lucky, then we could give you the set needle bar or the set foot bar. So when you get it there, you have to install it and you're ready to go. But sometimes what happens is that the needle bar you have is too loose, and then we need to get these to be perfectly fit. I have these kind of tools here. I'm going to show you now. They are called reamers. These handy tools. This is what given to me by the mechanic who used to work on these machines. I don't even know if you could get them. So with this, what I do, I take these and I go inside, and then what I do, I open the hole on the actual machine. This foot bar, they come by sizes, 250, 252, 254, 256, and so on. So this is a 266. I have to trim it out to 268, because if I would have used the Cent 266, it would have been loose. So I have to replace it. So you need to get the right tool, measure the needle bar or the foot bar, whatever, and then I could give you the exact foot bar you need in the future. So I just finished changing the foot bar. Like I said, this has a broken screw here. Right here, there's a broken screw. So I try to save it, you know, for the customer, but sometimes you can't get it out. This, you know, this screw's probably been there, you know, for 100 years, you know, 80 years, 90 years. So I couldn't get the screw out, but I was able to put a new bar. So you can see now, nice and free. That's what you want. You want this to go up and down. Very easy. See how easy it is? Okay, so now that I got my foot bar, I got my needle bar, I got the arm already installed. I'm gonna now go back and let the machine drive a little bit on the table that we have. I want everything to get nice and, you know, everything has to start coming together, because now from now on, whatever part I have to install, the feed door, you know, the pressure foot, everything else is just doesn't really need to get, you know, nice adjusted to the machine. But the way this was new, so you know, we have to put a brand new rod here. Everything is new back here. So for me to get this up and running, I have to make sure that I drive the machine, you know, for an hour or 2 hours, who knows, you know. I have a special box that I have put oil, keep pulling oil, and I let it drive. do some stitching to see how it comes out. I'm gonna thread it first. So I'm gonna use my, I'm gonna start threading this machine. I have another video on how to thread it, so you guys know how to do that already. I just finished now threading the machine. I'm gonna try it me and see if it works, you know. I'm gonna cross my fingers. I'm gonna try it. Now, put the thread on it, so I'm gonna stitch on it a little bit and see if it works. Let's see. Oh, I like that. Look at this. That's a beautiful clean stitch. Oh my God, nice, really nice. Well, I guess the machine is ready now. Gotta try to see if it works. I'm gonna try now, do the overlapping. I'm not an expert sewing, so hopefully you guys know how to work. Okay, so here we go. A very nice clean stitch, beautiful, you know. It's a nice stitch. Look at that, really nice. Now this is the machine that it's gonna go to a customer in Florida. Hopefully she get a good use of it. It's a Will Cups and Gibbs machine. This is the one that came with a broken arm, with this part broken, so I completed everything. I put everything together for her. The machine is looks spectacular. It looks nice, clean. Okay, thank you for watching. This is Robin from City Sewing. Bye bye.